folks. This is Nicole from Studio Nicole. I am so glad that you're here with me this morning. I am getting ready to experiment. Are we ready? This is not something I've done before, so I don't know how it's going to go. Uh, and I was debating on whether I wanted to fill my Cascade journal before I jumped into this project, but ultimately I think it will work better if I do this step first. So this is kind of like a bonus video before we get into actually decorating the pages, which was technically my next planned step. My next planned step was to start going through all of these yummy ephemera pieces and things that I have here so that I could start, decorating the pages. But as I'm sitting here looking at my pages, I realize that what I really want to do is I want to create this gorgeous edge shimmer that I did on this one. Now, this one I used gold embossing powder and I embossed the edges. So this time I want to try something a little bit different. We'll see. I'm nervous. But this is the fun of mixed media, is just seeing how it goes. So I'm just gonna see how it goes live on YouTube. I guess not live, recorded on YouTube. Okay, so here is my plan. What I want to do is I want to use these. I don't know if you've ever seen. These are like foil, like I don't know. Somebody tell me what these are. I can't think of the word. They're like metallic foil sheets. Okay. And this is kind of like a coppery color, which I think is going to look really good with my color palette, better than even a gold. You attach this onto a page by putting down glue, and then you like burnish this down, and then you kind of like brush off whatever doesn't stick. That's the plan. So I'm thinking, tell me if I'm crazy. I think if I just cover this whole front with like glue stick, will glue stick hold? Do you think? Do I need a heavier glue? I don't want a wet glue because I don't want it to seep under the pages and like glue the pages together. I'm worried that that might already happen anyway. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. If I have to cut the pages apart later, I will. Now why can't I find my glue? It's nowhere to be seen. I just opened a brand new glue stick. Oh, I think it's in the other room. I think I know where it is. Okay, this one's closer. I just got another brand new one. Luckily, I have a box on my shelf because I go through them a lot, and it'll keep. So, okay, are we ready? Take a deep breath with me, guys, because I'm a little nervous here. I don't know. I don't want to cover I don't want to cover this whole thing on the first little strip. So I'm being careful not to cover the whole thing. And I kind of want to just do like a square at a time. And then we'll go. We'll see. We're going to see how it goes. These are a little bit nerve-wracking to work with because they like float around like crazy. So I'm just carefully peeling the rubber band off, and I'm going to lay down this piece of like gold foil, copper foil. Oh, it's stuck. I mean, that's what I want it to do, is stick. I was hoping I would be able to get a little more uniform coverage. Okay, I'm just sticking it down. It's definitely sticking. So that part is working well. Okay, here's some more. Let's try and cover this area up here. This area over here. I don't know how far my glue got. I'm making a mess. This is as per usual around here. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know. I'm sticking it down. I'm just like anywhere there's a little open space, there should be glue, right? So I'm just I'm just trying to stick the stuff on. Okay, now that is a start. I feel like I need a little more coverage right there. Okay. This is going to be a mess, you guys. This is not for the faint of heart. You have to really be prepared for some mess here. Now, what do I want to use? Usually you want to use like a stiff, almost like a stencil brush. Let me see. So I have this round brush that's got like a really like heavy end and it's pretty stiff. Like the right, it's like for stenciling. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like dab this down. But I'm also gonna start brushing it off and like burnishing it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to stamp it down. Can you hear that? Is that like annoying, the sound of that? I don't know. I don't want it to just be like a solid block of this copper. So I'm hoping that I will get some variation in it. And I am, like some of it is coming off for sure. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the outside, but then on each page, it'll just be kind of along the edge. That's my hope, right? So I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing because I think this is working. Maybe I won't be so careful with I won't be so like, I'm not going to cover with the glue as much. I'm going to be a little spottier with the glue. And if I use this, that will help me to like keep it on. Okay. I think I just need to cover this little spot a little bit. This is a lot faster than the embossing. I mean, at least so far. We'll see how it like actually holds up long term. But for now, it seems faster. It's less fiddly and but there's still some glue. I guess I'll have to dry that. I will make a step and do that. Okay. Doing the edge. I'm just going to do the whole rest of it so I can do it like all at once. Just dabbing some glue down. Trying to make sure I get like the edges of the pages really good. Getting some shimmery foil in my glue. Okay. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Just let it float down on the breeze. This is probably terrible to watch. You're probably like, "Oh my gosh, Nicole, you're doing that the absolute wrong way." And that's probably also true. There's probably a right way to do this, and this is probably not it. But you know, when have I ever done anything the right way? I'm just smushing it down at this point. Let's just get in there. It works better like this because I have glue all over my hands now, so it's sticking to my hands. Obviously, I have like a little gap here, and I have some gappy areas over here and down in this corner, and the edge of this. Oh, sparkly glue. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So when you buy these foil sheets, like it's a good thing they give you a lot of them. I will say that. Because I am going to use a lot of them. This is terrible. They're like sticking to everything. I can't. Definitely an adventure in art today. Did you think for a second that this is what I was going to do when I started this video? I bet I could take bets, and nobody ever thought fighting with gold foil or copper foil was the order of the day. A bit left over here. Okay, I mean, that is like fairly good coverage. It's not perfect. My hands are covered pretty nicely, actually. Um, this has been fun. This is, I will say this. It is at least a fun process. I am having a good time with it. It's you have to sort of let go of control and just let the universe take over. Um, but I'm kind of liking this. There's just a little bit. I just want to cover. There's a couple little spots that I feel like are gonna sort of like obviously not be covered unless I do something here to fix that. So get this corner done over here. And this gap over here. Maybe. Put this down here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I need to try and like clean my glue. My fingers, no, not so much luck. No luck there. All right, I am very close to the end of this. I'm going to be done here really soon. I'm just going to let it be what it is at this point. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and like smush this down. So you really want to get the gold or the foil. I keep saying gold, but really it's coppery. You really want to kind of like force that down as close to the paper as possible, right? So that there's no air bubbles underneath it. And this brush like this really does that really well. And it also, kind of like as you're going, it will peel off any of the foil that's not like stuck directly to the glue. So this is beautiful. All right, I am absolutely loving this. I don't know about you guys watching it. I don't know if you're as excited about it as I am, but look at how gorgeous that is. And look at how fast it happened. I'm just checking the time. This recording is 13 minutes long so far, and this whole thing is covered. I think it took me that long to do like 2 pages with the embossing powder. So this has been an absolute success. Okay, and the coverage is not so covered that you can't see the green peeking through. Like if I hold it at the right angle, you can kind of see. Like it's not just like a solid chunk of the copper. You can definitely see the green coming through, but then when it catches the light, the green just shimmers. I mean, the copper just shimmers. And so on any given page, I end up with my main page, but then I've got this copper edge. Look at that. Look at how perfect that is. Okay, now the question is, I'm probably going to use my heat gun to dry because it still feels like tacky and sticky in a couple of places where the glue stick. And I guess I should make sure that all the pages open and that I haven't glued any of them closed because some of these smaller pages definitely are kind of sticking together. So I want to peel all of my pages apart. I am thrilled with the way this worked out. This is an absolute win. All right, that page just stuck too much. Like that was a fail from the other day where I didn't quite dry that enough and the whole page stuck together. It's okay. We can fix that. I love this. So on any specific page, the copper detail is pretty subtle. Like it doesn't take over the whole page. But then when you close the book, oh, we have another page that's like sticking together. Okay, that was not too bad. I've still got nice covered on the page there. Now, I will say this. All right. I haven't used this kind of a product on an edge like this before. This is the first time I'm doing this. So I can make no claims about long-term like how well it'll stay and whether it will come off. It's very likely that you will end up with little flaky gold pieces every time you pick the journal up, which, you know, I am not averse to that personally. I'm okay with it. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. And honestly, what I kind of want to do is like maybe on some of these pages where they're kind of we've got this like raised texture from the when the heat gun like made it I kind of want to like try to pick up some of these gold scraps and kind of just have like some little shiny bits on the page. How fun is that? Well, I'm just gonna get in here while I've got it out. Let's just do it. Now you can do this with gold foil like flakes. If you've ever seen, they make like little jars of gold flake that kind of would do the same thing. Although I think they're a little harder to sort of work with. It's harder, certainly on a larger area like this. And you have to be really careful that you don't have any fans or anything blowing in your house when you work with them because the gold flake will absolutely fly everywhere. That is definitely a downside of working with the flake version of this. So I do like these little foil papers, like sheets instead. But it might be harder to come by. I'm not sure. I think I ordered these online a while ago, and they do have like different colors. You can get gold and silver and copper and like colored metallic even. But like just look at how that just adds a little bit of like shimmer to the background of that page. I love this. I couldn't be happier. For real. I'm gonna make it just a big old mess and I'm just gonna play with this all day, I think. Well, maybe not all day. I have like a ton of other stuff I need to do. I almost had this stuff everywhere. All right. Just gonna keep smushing some glue down and I'm being very messy with my glue. Like I don't know really where I'm just kind of So, I don't know if you guys have seen or heard, you're probably going to get sick of me talking about this, but I have just released details about my Pages Unbound retreat that I'm running. I say running, I'm organizing, facilitating. Maybe that's the right word. This summer in Lewes, Delaware, which is right on the coast, in like southern Delaware. It's a gorgeous location. The venue is beautiful, and I have tons of projects planned, including a Cascade journal workshop. So I know that if you're following along online and you've already made one of these, then I would love to see what you've made. But I do think that it'll be fun to work on one in person. And of course, with all of my workshops, you always have the flexibility to kind of like go off and do like your own thing at any point. If you feel like there's something else you'd rather be working on, I'm never going to say, no, you must do this. So, if you've already done a Cascade journal and you're over it, then please don't think that that means this workshop is not for you. Because you could absolutely still come and have a great time. I'm just trying to use up some of the scraps of this. This foil. I am loving this. I'm worried that I might go overboard and just have the gold, the foil everywhere. Like I feel like I could put it on every single page and it wouldn't be too much, but it probably would actually be too much. So I'm trying to keep it like light, and just have like little hints of it here and there. I'm loving this though. I'm going to put a little bit on the back cover, a little bit on like the outside, in just a couple of little places. Look at all of these foiling papers that I've used up. All right. This is going to be the last one, I promise. I'm going to put it away in a minute. I'm only going to do this little bit. Oh, I love this. I can't tell you how much I'm loving this. You probably can hear it. I probably have told you, right? Many times now. You're probably like, okay, we get it. You've said it. I hear you. It's fun to be excited about something though, isn't it? Like when you do something on a page or something and you're just like, oh my gosh, I love that. It's so yummy. This is that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to have to clean my fingers off, but I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready to move on. I feel like this is a complete win. I'm so happy about the way it worked. Just maybe seeing if I can clean my hands off on any of these pages. It's not really working, but I was hoping I could like just smear some like gold flake around so that even on the pages where I didn't have like official foiling, that there would be like a little hint of sparkle kind of in the background. That's what I'm trying to do. Ooh. And it's kind of working. I don't know that you can really see the shimmer. I'm trying to see on camera. It doesn't really look like it's picking it up, but it's almost like a glitter. It's almost like just a fine glitter that kind of sticks on some of these pages. So I'm pretty happy with that, to say the least. I do have a big old mess happening now on my desk that I'm going to have to clean up. Luckily, I will say, did I tell you a minute ago that I was done with this? I guess I lied, because here I go with more. I will say a good tip for cleaning this up, if you find yourself making a bigger mess than you anticipated on your desk, a good tip for cleaning this up is to use a lint roller. It will do a great job of picking up the little flakes of gold. I'm just going to keep saying gold because at this point I apparently have forgotten the word copper and my brain just wants to say gold. So the brain wants what it wants. Just are you guys tired of watching me do this yet? You probably are. I don't blame you. Okay. All right. I just don't want any of the pages to like feel left out. Because the sparkling pages are so pretty and so much fun that I was feeling kind of bad for the ones that didn't have any sparkle. Like, who wants to be the only page in a journal that doesn't shine? Like, that's no fun, right? Um, we have to have a little empathy for our art journal pages. We're not monsters. I my hands are so messy at this point. Oh, okay. This has completely lifted my spirits. I couldn't be happier. Now, I don't know, as I said earlier, I don't know how this will hold up long term. You can see on my original one that it was really, really shimmery, and now like it's not, it's kind of dull. Like the shine isn't quite there, and it has worn off in some areas. So it's not as shimmery and shiny as it was when I first started. So yeah. Yeah. So that's where we're at. I don't know how this will hold up. It might be better, it might be worse. All we can do is wait and see. We'll just see how it holds up over time. All right, folks, I am going to get myself a lint roller. Oh, look, my lint roller has paintbrushes stuck to it. I'm going to get myself a lint roller to clean up the mess here on my desk. It really does work pretty well. You can see it just like picks up all the little flakes. So I'm going to clean my desk up. I'm going to put this aside for now. I've got some other stuff I need to take care of today, but I'm very excited to come back in soon and start decorating. That's kind of what I thought I was going to do when I sat down today. I had all of my little papers and all my little ephemera, and I was like, okay, I'm going to dig into it and start decorating the pages. And then I just really wanted to do this first. So I'm glad I did, because I love how this turned out. I hope you guys have a good time with it. I did want to show you. I did want to show you, in case you can't find these foiling sheets, you can get, this one is imitation gold leaf flakes. So it's just gold leaf in a jar. Oh, I don't want to lift the lid because it's going to go everywhere. But yeah, it's kind of like already flaky. So I have some gold and I have some silver here. This one's Nuvo. This one is Kino. These are the brands that I have. These I don't even know. Like I said, I think I got them on Amazon and I've lost the original packaging at some point. So you have lots of options. Like if you want to try the gold leaf, or if you want to try the sheets, or if you just want to emboss. The first time I did this, I just did it with gold embossing. Let's see. This is the one that I use. Yeah. So this is just embossing powder, Ranger. And they make different brands. So you could probably get different color metallics or whatever. So you could use just embossing powder if you want to. That's another option. Or you can skip this step entirely, right? You could just put like lace on the edges, or you could do nothing on the edges and it would probably still be absolutely gorgeous, right? Here. This one, I didn't do any kind of treatment on the edges at all, and instead we just have like all the different little things peeking out from each page. And this one is also perfect and gorgeous. So don't feel like you have to do anything, right? Everything is up for negotiation. Whatever you want to do on your page, in your journal, you can do. We've got lots of options, but this is one of them. All right, folks, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.